cupcakes, donuts, iced coffee. Could some of the things that we love be making us unhealthy physically and mentally? Stick around to find out.
I'm Penny Morgan, healthy living motivator and author, dedicated to informing and inspiring you to make healthy lifestyle changes after 40. If this interests you, simply click the subscribe button so you don't miss a single new video or update. Worried you can't give up your sugar addiction no matter how bad it may be for you? Stick around to the end of the video. I've got some super secrets, tips, and tricks so you can still enjoy your sweets.
It's no big secret that sugar is a leading cause of type 2 diabetes. Studies are determining now that sugar may be causing depression, mood swings, and anxiety. Sugar could potentially be making us sick both physically and mentally. 75% of Americans are consuming sugar in excess, and this is from a study done in 2017. Anxiety and sugar have a direct relationship. Anxiety releases the hormone cortisol, and cortisol normally causes us not to be hungry, but for a small percentage of people, it actually triggers a sugar craving. It could be one of the reasons why, when you have anxiety, you reach for that sugar fix. Sugar is being found to increase anxiety and depression because of the sugar lows that it creates in the body, giving you that feeling of depression and tiredness and sleepiness. If you suffer from constant tiredness, it could be relative to the fact that you may be consuming a high sugar or a high carbohydrate diet. And it could be as simple as changing your diet that could have you up and running and feeling better again. This is one of the reasons I'm such a big advocate of the keto diet, because it eliminates sugar from your diet.
If you'd like to learn more about the keto lifestyle and way of eating, I wrote a super easy how-to book and journal that's available on Amazon. I'll put the link below in the description.
Anxiety and sugar cravings are also linked to eating disorders like anorexia and bulimia. Oftentimes people suffering from these disorders are suffering from extreme emotional depression, and the sugar only worsens the effect of the depression because of the sugar highs and lows. Oftentimes people will eat sugar or eat high carb foods to soothe themselves from emotional depression. It's a vicious cycle whenever you're eating high carb and high sugar diets, that you will have these emotional highs and lows. And fixing them with your next sugar craving is going to continue the cycle. Despite sugar initially boosting serotonin levels in the brain, it's such a temporary fix that it leaves you quickly feeling depressed and deflated. Unlike many other substance use disorders, sugar addiction is easy to spot.
If you're liking this video, hit the thumbs up and give me a like, and add your comments below as they help me improve my quality and content of new videos.
The clearest sign of sugar addiction involves consumption of large amounts of foods and drinks laden with heavy sugar amounts. Individuals may eat constantly high carbs and sugary food. They will eat out of boredom, they will be hyper, and then they will have a sugar crash. They may even talk about craving sugar on a regular basis, especially after an irritating or stimulating event. How do people develop a sugar addiction? Well, sugar is so readily available, it's easier than you might think. Some studies have actually suggested that sugar is as addictive as cocaine, and that it triggers the same receptors in the brain as cocaine does. People often enjoy the dopamine release that you get from the sugar consumption. However, due to that sugar addiction, the long-term behavior effects, of course, leads to weight gain and medical issues like diabetes. If you're looking to break your sugar addiction, I've got some tips coming for you. First of all,
if you know someone that's battling a sugar addiction or doesn't know they have a sugar addiction, share this video with them by clicking the share button.
Here's some tips to find treats that trick the mind into believing that you're actually giving the body something sweet. And you can do that with a couple of quick recipes, and I'll link up the recipes down below. One of the recipes that I love is chocolate mousse, and you can take heavy whipping cream, which has 0 carbohydrates in it, and 100% cocoa powder. This is one of my favorites. Also use Swerve to sweeten it with, and for this recipe you're going to use the Swerve confection version, and simply whip that up and make a wonderful chocolate mousse. Desserts like this are sugar-free, so they don't activate the glycemic index. In other words, they don't elevate blood glucose in the bloodstream. And at the same time, they give taste buds a sense of having something sweet. You're tricking the mind into thinking that you're getting sugar. Another quick little recipe is to take those frozen strawberries or fresh strawberries and to mix those with softened cream cheese and softened butter and some of the Swerve confection sugar, and then put that in the refrigerator and chill it. Another way to eliminate carb cravings if you're heavy into carbs, for example, pizzas and breads and pastas. There are some low carb pastas out there, but if you're trying to do keto, you're gonna want to eliminate pasta altogether. There is a solution out there for that, and I'll do another video on that particular pasta. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed already and you find this information useful, that you click subscribe. Also click the gray notification bell so that you get notified when I post these videos. Planning ahead is certainly one way to be successful when it comes to quitting sugar. And if you're trying the keto diet, that also is important. I put 3 pages of snacks to battle carb cravings in my book, so be sure that you check the book out on Amazon. Stop Bitching, Eat Keto, Lose Weight.